everybody, my name is Katya, and guys, welcome back to Miscat Squad, the geeky and Let's Play talk show series that's all about, you guys guessed it, geekiness and video games. Today we're going to be playing a little game for the God of War series because, you know, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of God of War, but also I like to support this series as much as possible because you guys loved it on Miscat Squad. We're going to figure out which character we are from the God of War series. And I love quizzes like this because I get to learn more about myself, but also I get to support these series, and also I get to figure out which character the internet thinks that I am most like, which I may disagree with, but that's just, it'll be fun to figure out what the internet actually thinks we are. I will leave a link in the description where you guys can also take this quiz, and again, I would love to know which character from God of War the internet thinks you are. So let's get started. So, which God of War character are you? Which God of War game is your favorite? Well, I've only played 4, so let's start with 4. And you guys might be wondering, why didn't you start with 1, 2, or 3? Because I didn't really know anything about God of War. But there's a special surprise coming up on Miscat Squad that we will be, you know, having involvement within 1, 2, and 3 on Miscat Squad. Because you guys know you liked my commentary on 4. So I figured that why not just give the originals a try. So let's go with 4. Next question. There we go, we're making us work. Which Greek god from the 3rd game were you most excited to see? Hades? I don't know, I will butcher all their names probably. I can't say that. No, and Athena. I'm excited, personally, to see Athena. Like, I want to know what the heck is going on with her and Kratos and what their angst is all about. So I'm gonna pick Athena. Which of these birds would you use to send a message? Raven, dove, eagle, owl. I'm gonna go with a dove because I don't know if the others can actually do that. I know homing pigeons can, but I love doves. They're so beautiful and pure creatures. Okay, next question. Which quote are you most likely to say if you starred in a video game? Oh, well, this is fun because as you guys know, I want to become a voice actress when I grow up. Now, God of War, I haven't forgotten you for what you did that night. This city will be your grave. Ooh. Ooh. What treachery is this? Oh man, okay, what's going on? Foul beasts! I will send you back to the depths of Hades. Ooh, well, I for one love creatures, but I wouldn't send them back because beasts are like creatures, so a true warrior does not hide. Which one we got here? I kind of like that one. But I always kind of, you know, I'm gonna go with this. Why? Because I usually say that about my computers when tech issues happen, when I'm like, what treachery is this? What's going on? So I'm gonna go with this one. Which of Kratos' lovers was your favorite? Well, I don't know any of the other ones, but I know this is his wife. I know he had a wife and child previously, but in God of War 4, since I started with that in the series, I'm gonna say Faye. Only to, you know, because it seems like he really loved her. But also, you guys told me which the video that I did react to in the previous episodes of the special episodes on God of War Miscat Squad, you guys told me that they missed a very important moment, which was, let's talk about this, how Kratos' wife and child's ashes got instilled on his skin when they died because he was like cursed. Like, excuse, what? No, nothing in life. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. I mean, there are a lot of characters out there. I mean, one of the most, like, tragic stories that a video game character has to go through was definitely on The Last of Us with Joel when he did lose his daughter Sarah. But that, he has to, why his skin is that color is because he has to live with the fact that his wife and daughter died and their ashes are instilled on him. I don't know what compares to that. Like, that man's poor soul, no wonder he is the way he is. No wonder his heart is so hardened because he's been through literally hell and back, but he had to deal with his own child. Think about his wife and his child's ashes. This poor man, guys. So I'm gonna say Faye. Let's keep going. Is Kratos good or evil? Oh, this is gonna cause some arguments on Miscat Squad, isn't it? Evil. He could be both. He walks a fine line between the two. Good. Now, I I for one know now what Kratos did in his backstory. I know that now. I've come to the terms and accepted the fact that, you know, one of the characters that I do say is my son, because I adopt every type of character on Miscat Squad, has the possibility of actually being evil. But God of War 4 was his redemption arc to become a good father. It was like his redemption for all the things that he has done. And even at that moment when he was up on the mountain and he's like, I have nothing to hide anymore, and whatever that was, the wrapping came off of his arms and he let it go. He kind of accepted his past, you know? He accepted it and he redeemed himself by being the father that he is to Atreus. So I'm gonna say, oh man. So he's not evil, because when you do have redeeming arcs and you actually show, you know, not only just mercy, but also show remorse, that doesn't mean you're an evil person. And I feel as if throughout God of War 4, Kratos was trying to hide his whole past so Atreus wouldn't, you know, become like him or also know about him, because he kind of was ashamed. So if you show any of that to, like, remorse or being ashamed of yourself, it's kind of like you're not a bad person in a way. He could be both. Well, I mean, he's definitely not evil. Like, I'm not gonna go with number one. Number two, he could be both. I don't think so, because him being evil, him being good and evil, you can't kind of be both in a way. It's either one or the other. And also, he walks a fine line between the two. Sure, but let's talk about this. In God of War 4, when he cut down that guardian and cut out his heart, he put his gestures, okay? It wasn't just him like, oh my god, there's a moment he just killed this guy. No, he put his hand, after he cut out the heart, he put his hand on that guardian's chest and showed, like, his thanks over it. He didn't just basically say, like, okay, kaput, goodbye. He actually just put his hand on it, like, saying thank you, and also showing that remorse that he actually had to do that to save his son. So I'm gonna say he's good. I might be causing some, like, arguments here. I would love to know what you guys think, but I'm gonna say he's good because he shows that side of himself. Like, he may be that anti-hero, but you know what? He's the good, okay? Which method would you use to inflict pain upon your enemies? Oh, this is interesting. So we got fists and gauntlets. Yeah, but I'm not that macho, so I don't think that would do. Sword. I love swords, as you know. I actually do have a sword on Miscat Squad, so we got a sword, axe. I don't think, I mean, holding the axe, I mean, I'd probably be like, oh, jeez, or magic. Ooh. I'm gonna go with magic, because it's like, or sword. Or, kind of magic. I kind of like magic. Let's go with magic this time. Because I feel as if I was carrying weapons, it would end up killing me, because I'm that type of person that's so, like, quirky and airheaded at sometimes. So it'd be like, oh, okay, it's in my neck. Atreus, pull it out. Okay, next question. What would you do if you lost your weapon? What do I do whenever I lose anything? I ask my mom, hey, have you seen? Let's see. Outsmart my enemy. I don't think I'm that bright to do that. Surrender. Absolutely not. Take someone else's, or run. Is that a question? Is this a question? I'm gonna run, dang it. That's what I do. I run. I'm a coward. Nah, yeah, I'd run and I'd be like, guys, help me. I'm definitely gonna be Sindri, aren't I? I'm definitely gonna be, hold on. I might end up being Sindri. Who was your most formidable villain? Kratos, Hades, Baldur, Zeus. Ooh. Well, again, I don't know much about Greek mythology or Norse mythology, so I'm gonna say Baldur, because he was the one that I fought recently and actually did, you know, kind of endure with you guys. So I might take this quiz another time when I do play the other God of War games, just so I can refresh my memory. Who is your all-time favorite character? Kratos, Pandora, Aphrodite, or Faye? Kratos, my man! What system do you prefer playing your games on? PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, Nvidia. You can play that on the, I didn't know that. Oh! I played majority on the PS4, but I also love the Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna say PS4 just to, you know, represent Callus, who is my PS4. That's his name, named after the horse of The Last of Us. We took a poll on what I should name my PS4 in the past. About how much money do you spend on video games per month? Well, I mean, that is my career, so you gotta spend money to make money. I don't have a budget. Yeah, because I just throw money out randomly. Over 100. 50 to 100. 49 or less. So a month? Per month. I'm gonna say, 50 to 100 because some games I do buy. Ow! I just hit the phone that's here. Some games that I do buy are cheaper than 100 per month. I don't really buy that many games per month because I spend hours trying, like months actually defeating a game. But I'm gonna say 50 to 100. I like the first one. I don't have a budget. Either that means like I don't spend any money, or that also means I just throw everything out there. I don't have a damn budget. Oh, this just referenced what I was just saying. How much time does it take you to finish a game? Less than a week. Psh, I wish. About 2 weeks. I wish. A month. 1 to 3 months. I'm getting better, okay? I'm getting better, but we gotta stay relevant here. We gotta be honest. Which old school game were you a huge fan of? Pac-Man, Super Mario 64, Tetris, Donkey Kong. I like all of them. I love Tetris. I want to start playing old school games on Miscat Squad because I love them. But I loved Pac-Man. I used to, whenever my family and I took our family vacation down the shore. And yes, I'm saying down the shore because I'm from New Jersey. Pac-Man, we always played that. They always had like a mini arcade and we used to always play that. I'm gonna say Pac-Man. But I love Tetris too because my grandmother had a Nintendo 64 and they had all those games on. Dang it! I'm gonna say Pac-Man though. I'm gonna say Pac-Man. Which 2018 release are you most excited to get your hands on? Red Dead Redemption 2, which I hopefully plan on playing for live streams on Miscat Squad. Far Cry 5, which again I hope to be playing on live streams on Miscat Squad because both Red Dead, I didn't finish 1, so I gotta finish 1, that will be live streams. And Far Cry 5, I still haven't finished that, which probably will be live streams. Or if you guys want me to bring it back as a series, let me know. Monster Hunter World, I haven't played that yet. If you guys want me to know, like, just let me know. I know it's awesome. And State of Decay. Is that an Xbox? Because I don't have an Xbox. Like, I got myself an Xbox, but, I'm gonna say probably Monster Hunter World because I have it. I'm a big fan of creatures, but I haven't played this game yet, so I'm excited for that because I know it already came out. But yeah, let's keep going. What's the most important thing in a great game to you? Oh, multi-dimensional characters, the storyline, the graphics, the gameplay. The storyline, because that's what Miscat Squad's all about, stories, that's right. Here we go, next question. Now tell us about yourself. Which of these words are you all day, every day? Fierce, impulsive, determined, kind. Can I say all of the above? Well, I don't like consider myself fierce. I mean, I'm brave at some times, but I mean, fierce. If you want to go a different direction of what that actually means, I have definitions for certain things that people are like, that's not the actual definitions of the word, but I'm like, hey, it's Cat's definition. Impulsive. I tend to have a lot of impulsive moments behind the scenes of Miscat Squad, to be honest, when things don't go right and when things go completely wrong. I tend to get very impulsive. I'm like, oh my god! I'm gonna give up on everything. I don't have anyone that loves me. What is that? Oh my god, I'm not gonna pick that one because it usually happens very daily. Determined, I mean, I am determined. I mean, I'm a natural born leader, so I'm very always determined to figure out, like, the new things that we should do on Miscat Squad. Determined to try new things. Or kind. Well, maybe I am. I'm gonna have to go with impulsive because if you guys don't know, if you're behind the scenes of Miscat Squad, there's a lot of moments when I have meltdowns and I'm like, why am I even doing this? I don't know. Like, yeah, I have meltdowns, so I'm gonna say impulsive. Do you work better alone or with others? Alone, both actually. That is yet to be determined with others. Okay, so let me talk about this. There is a team that runs Miscat Squad, basically. We have a lot of people doing behind-the-scenes work. If you guys know, on Discord, there's a bunch of moderators. We have people, like, dealing with SEO. We have people doing, like, a lot of the editing. Hey, guys, how you doing? The editors, fist bump to you guys. But this is, like a team effort that we are building. I, for one, used to do everything by myself. Everything. Like, what I do by myself now is basically film everything and package things so the editors can then edit it, which I do some of the editing myself still, but I used to think that I had to do everything alone, like, and I burnt myself out 3 times in the course of, like, major burnouts. 3 times in the course of my YouTube career, I burned out 3 times, which basically I stopped eating. I kind of I was on the verge of becoming anorexic, and also I dropped everything just to do YouTube and nothing else, because I felt like that was, like, I had to do everything alone. But at the same time, during the course of those 3 burnouts, I was still having a full-time job. So you can only imagine what I had to go through. Because I stopped eating, I had to juggle work, which I was not happy about, and also I just said also twice, I had to, do YouTube too, and I produced like 6 episodes a week when I first started out, but when I took it really seriously, and I would produce those episodes by myself, and I had 3 major burnouts. So then a bunch of people reached out to me saying, we want to help you, you're having these burnouts, you can't do this to yourself, and then thus Team Miscat was born. So I, for one, I work better, like, alone, because I have very poor communication skills. Like, as a boss, I am bad, because I have the worst communication skills. Like, I'm a very sociable person, but I have the worst communication skills when it comes to business, and I'm always like, what? Right? Lava Lamb-chan? I know I'm a terrible boss. But, yeah, I sometimes, like, tend to not answer, like, questions right away, or I become very impulsive about things like, why isn't this working, and blah. Like, one day I want to do a whole behind-the-scenes thing of Miscat Squad, but I prefer to work alone, but I'm getting a little better with working with other people. So I'm not gonna say that I work better alone, because I will thus become anorexic and then, like, burn myself out again completely. Both actually no, because I still have yet to better myself with working with others. So I'm gonna say that's yet to be determined, because in the future, I hope that I am able to work better with others. So let's go to the next question. Number 19. Would you say you have lots of enemies? Boys, if you don't like Miscat Squad, I hope that I'm not an enemy to you. I don't want enemies. Let's see. Too many. I have too many enemies. I hope not. Quite a few. That sounds like you're kind of happy to have. Quite a few. Oh my god. Not very many. Not very. Let's see. I have none. Well, I wouldn't say I have none. I mean, I think everyone in life has some enemies. I mean, a lot of people at my past jobs didn't really like me, so I'm gonna say not very many, but quite a few. Like, I'm happy about that, but too many. I'm an edgelord. 20. Are you more physical or verbal fighter? Oh! You don't want to get in a fight with me. I am not physical. Well, I mean, I, for one, have full-blown, as I keep saying on a lot of these episodes, I have these things called fits, which have gotten better over the years and everything, because I've been able to mature over time, but if anybody hurts anyone I love, a beast will come out, basically, and I will fight you. Like, I'm not that strong, but if my adrenaline goes up, I will pound. I will be like Atreus and jump on people's backs and be like, pah, pah, pah. Like, that has, no, but, I would say that I'm not, like, a physical fighter, because I don't really like that. Verbal, both, neither. I rarely argue. That's a lie. I'm not gonna be lying on Miscat Squad. I'm better at verbal. Like, I'm always, like, I know what to say that will bother people, but you don't want to get in a fight with me. You don't want to get in a fight with me. Which of these elements would you want to control? Fire, earth, water, air. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. That's a reference to Avatar: The Last Airbender, if you guys are a fan. Okay, so I'm an Aries, which is, I'm a fire sign, so fire. Earth, okay, every one of these has their perks. If I control fire, I can always make myself feel warm in the winter. I don't have to get me some Coca-Cola. There's a Coca-Cola, no. Did I just literally say that? Did I say Coca-Cola? I'm a freaking, what the heck? I could get me some cocoa. That's what I was supposed to say. But, fire. Earth would be like, hey, I can, like, raise the roof. I can raise the element earth so I could get places farther. Water, oh, that'd be so cool. To, like, you know, go swimming all the time. But then, I always love that on Avatar when they can control it. It looks so pretty. Air, I mean, I could fly, man. I could fly, but for staying true to my zodiac sign, I'm gonna have to say fire, because I'm an Aries, which basically means I have fire in my heart. Okay, so number 22. If the world was ending and you can only save one person, who would it be? My spouse, my child, myself, my best friend. Well, I'm gonna say my best friend, because that's my mom. So I'd always go to say myself. I do it for me. Which deadly sin or something you suffer from? Here we go. I suffer from envy. So there's a lot of times where I end up competing and comparing myself to a lot of people, and that's my biggest sin. Something that I have to get over, which it's slowly getting better. But yeah, out of all of them, I've kind of, because wrath, I mean, I do get angry times. I have a little bit of all of them, to be honest, except for lust, not lust, but pride. I was very prideful when I was younger. When I was like obsessed with my job and everything. I'm much better now. Envy, definitely something I'm still struggling with. 24. What's the best thing about you? Oh my, thank you. Willpower, loyalty, knowledge, honor. Willpower. My willpower to fight. I mean, I have a willpower never to give up. Loyalty. I mean, maybe. Knowledge. My knowledge is very important to me. Honor. My honor, like, give me an example. Like, what's the best thing about you? Honor. Like, how you're honorable about things? I mean, I'm gonna say my knowledge. Because I know a lot of things that I shouldn't know. I was that kid all the time. Like, I should not know this at this age. 25. Would you help someone who is being wrongfully accused of something? Only if I knew them. No, I wouldn't. I would not get involved. Of course I would, because I was the type of person to be accused of a lot of things. Like, my biggest thing in life is, like, yes, I'm a funny person, but I hate when people look at me as a joke. So I was, like, wrongly accused about a lot of things at, like, work, and that's a story for another day. But, yeah, I would definitely, because I don't think that's wrong, and you should always stand up for people like that. Are you currently in a relationship? I'm married. I'm single. It's complicated dating. I'm single and for life because that's my choice. I mean, for all you ladies and guys out there, okay? Anybody out there, you know, even if you're like non-binary or whatever, it's like you can be single and be happy. It's like you don't need to get in a relationship with anybody and feel like that you have to. I mean, I'm happy being single. Again, I'm a kid at heart, and I have no intention, for many, many reasons, of ever getting in a relationship, which I will talk about one day, and I would love to talk to you guys about this one day, because it has a lot to do with personal beliefs, and also has to do with who I am. So, for any of you guys out there who you think that when people are bothering you and bugging you, and saying things like, oh, you should be in a relationship, or they're actually, like, thinking that you should be in a relationship, it's like, you don't have to be, you know? Like, you don't have to be in a relationship to be happy. Like, there's other things in life that can make you happy, you know? It makes me upset as a person whenever I see people, like, not even just for me, like, whenever I see, especially with younger people, when people are like, oh, when are you gonna get married? Or, oh, when are you gonna, like, no, dudes, like, guys, women, anybody, like, you don't have to be in a relationship to have a successful, happy life. I'll talk more about, if you guys want me to talk more about that, please let me know. Alright, next question. Do you love your job? Well, yeah, because it's YouTube, I do. Because YouTube's fun. Next question. Which of these quotes would you try to live by? Let's be dramatic about it. Luck is the residue of design. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave it with a trail. Okay. Ooh! That one's nice! Okay, let's see. Luck is a residue of a design. That's the same thing! Luck is a... What the heck? To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. Ah, that one's nice. But I like this one. Because it kind of like with Miscat Squad, it's like we're doing things differently here. And I think that this like kind of represents us in a way, because we're kind of like where the path may lead. Go straight away and do your own thing. I like that. But those two are the same. Next question. Which of these do you need more of in your life? Love, money, happiness, adventure. Well, I'm not gonna lie, everyone needs some more cash. But, I mean, I'm full of happiness. I love spreading with others. I'm gonna say adventure. Definitely adventure. Because, as you guys know, I mean, to speak about money, I mean, financial issues, they're still a thing for me and my family. But, I mean, you can't really travel the world without money or anything. But I'm definitely gonna say adventure. That's why I play games like God of War, because it gives you an amazing adventure. Boom! Next question. How happy would you say you are? I'm not happy. My life's a terrible wastrel of pain and travesty. I wouldn't say I'm not happy. Somewhat happy. Yeah, somewhat. Pretty happy. Incredibly happy. Well, I for one always say never settle or anything with certain things like never settle with your own happiness. Always get out there and get more. I'd say I'm pretty happy because these two sound like, this one sounds like full-blown edgelord right there, but this one seems like they're that sounds meh, but I'm not meh, so I'm saying I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. See results! Oh my god! Ah! I'm Faye! I'm Kratos' wife? Well, howdy. Look who's getting married to Kratos and who has a son named Chicken Nugget. Yes! Oh my god. If you were a character in God of War, you would be Kratos' dearly departed wife, but that means I'm dead. And mother of Chicken Nugget, Atreus, Faye. Both you and Faye are the kind of people who love helping those in need without needing or wanting anything in return. Despite this, you don't trust very easily. Truth! Truth! And always listen to your intuition. Oh my god! My girl Faye and I. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So as you know, I have trust issues, if you guys know anything about me. So I have a lot of trust issues, and I always listen to my intuition. So this makes a lot of sense, but guess who just got wedding music? Cue the wedding music and the wedding bells. I just got married to Kratos. Okay, on this day on Miscat Squad, this is our wedding anniversary. Every single day, every single year, we're going to be celebrating my wedding anniversary with Kratos. And also having our son, Chicken Nugget Atreus. That's right, I'm Faye. Yes, time to do some cosplay. Is that what she looks like, though? Because there wasn't that much reveal. I would love to do some cosplay of Faye, because now that I know that we're actually very similar, because I'm the type of person, because in my past I have a lot of trust issues. So I'm not easily to trust anybody in my life, and I always listen to my intuition. I'm always like, I'm right. You know, I'm the one who's right, even though I'm the one that's usually wrong. But this was so fun! Oh my god, I want to start doing more of this on Miscat Squad because it brings the positivity and it also lets us do what we love, which is basically talking about our favorite characters and now becoming our favorite characters. So cue the wedding bells. I just got married to Daddy Kratos. And until the next video, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Stay safe out there. And wait, I just messed it up. Until the next video, embrace you're the fangirl and you're the fanboy every single day.